My name is Dana Citron. I'm the Vice President of Marketing for Orbital Fire Cybersecurity, and I'm so happy to be hosting the Women Leaders in Manufacturing podcast, sponsored by LIMA. This is a Long Island Manufacturing Extension Partnership with their Executive Director, Amy Erickson. So we are here today at Stony Brook University. I'm so happy to be here, and we're within the Office of Research and Innovation. My guest today, I look forward to you learning more about, that's Judy Hartman. She is the CFO of Cubitech. Judy, it was a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, and me too, Dana.
Thank you. I'm so glad to have you here.
Thank you.
And before we get started, can you just tell us a little bit about Cubitech?
Sure. Yeah. Cubitech is a contract machine shop. It is, which really means that we manufacture to print. We do not have a product. And so we get blueprints from our customer. We quote the job, we make the part, given that we quoted it well, and we produce the parts, and that's what we do. We've been a business since 1993, so we're well established and very, very trusted with our customers.
Oh, I love that. And where are you located in Long Island? I think you've moved from
Yes. We started in Bayshore in a little rented space of 2,500 square feet, and then we are now in a 12,000 square foot building in Brentwood.
And from what I hear, that's starting to
get a little tight.
Get a little tight?
Yes.
That's great. It's a good sign, right?
Yes. We just brought in a new 5-axis Matsura multi-axis milling machine, and it takes up a lot of floor space.
I'm sure.
So, but we're very excited about it. They're installing it right now.
Wow. And I know from what I've heard that you really love the machines that you get really excited.
Oh, I do.
I love that. That's great.
I do. I mean, you look at all the tool holders and the capabilities, and then you see the tables swing around and the speed of the mills, and it's incredible.
I love that. Yeah. Especially, Amy, because as the CFO, it's not something you're necessarily hands-on.
No, I'm not the one making the parts.
That's right. Yeah, but you're passionate about what it is
yes.
and how they happen. So it's exciting. Now, your journey spans from radar systems programming to now co-owning and scaling a family-run defense manufacturer. What connected the dots for you? Where'd that come?
Just, opportunity knocked. What can I say? It's like I was very happy staying at home, being a mom, working part-time out of my house. It worked very well for me. And then time came that they needed a little more help in the office, and that was me.
That's great. And as a family-run business, I can only imagine, and we've talked about this with other guests, that sometimes that's a hesitancy too, right? Going into something where you're with your family all day in an office.
Oh, yes. It was very, I admit, a little tough at first, but now I love it because I get to have lunch every day with my husband and my son. So, I can't ask for much more than that.
No, you really can't.
Yeah.
And you mentioned before, you're a stay-at-home mom, working part-time from home. Many women step out of the workforce to care for their children, and come back later like you did. What advice do you give them?
I would say just, if you can't maintain your skills, get new ones. For me, being in a programming environment, languages change all the time.
Sure.
And so it was going from, one assembly language to C+ when I left, and then who knows where we're at now, Python, I don't know. But, and so I really knew that I would have to be able to do something else because I'm not going to sit home all day when my kids are gone. So I volunteered. My kids went to school at cooperative nursery school, which means that everybody needs to have a job. So I volunteered to be the treasurer, and I learned how to do the bookkeeping and payroll and quarterly tax returns and the nonprofit tax return. And it all worked out very nicely. So I gained all of my bookkeeping skills in nursery school.
That's amazing. It goes to show you, right, as a parent, that there's so many opportunities. And being a parent is more than
Yes.
We know.
Yeah,
obviously.
changing diapers.
Yeah, change
More
diapers
than that.
and others, but there's so many opportunities.
Yes.
That too, with that network that you gained.
Yes. I volunteered for, the PTA mom, and I was the treasurer there, so also added to my bookkeeping skills. The cookie mom for Girl Scouts, also bookkeeping skills. So it was, something to do
Yeah.
and to actually gain something through volunteering. So it's definitely worthwhile.
Well, with those skills that you gained starting in nursery school, accounting through nursery
That's
school.
right. Everything I know, I learned in nursery school.
That's right. I love that. But you grew Cubitech tenfold, and you've helped to grow them tenfold. What do you consider your proudest moment throughout them?
Oh boy. Well, being debt-free was really a wonderful thing. But also, I'm going to have to say that one of the things that we accomplished was to become AS 9100 certified.
Yeah.
And it took a while and to get to that point and then to maintain that point. So since 2017, we are certified, which opened up more opportunities for us and our customers. It branched us out a little bit.
I'm sure that's great, and that is no small thing.
Yeah. And so that to me was a big deal.
For sure, absolutely. Now, what is your perspective as the CFO and as a mom brought to the company's culture and to the leadership of the organization?
Well, as a mom, is more what I brought than as a CFO. In all honesty, it's the caring and compassion. My people know they're my family. So I have to say that's it.
Means a lot. And I know you've mentioned to me that I know you have a son working there now,
Yep.
that all your children have spent some time, your core family, and then you have your extended family.
Yep.
The rest of the
Oh yeah.
kids.
My 3 girls also work there, summers, weekends. They had no choice. They preferred to work in the shop than in the office, which I would have preferred to have them in the office than in the shop, but they all enjoyed, assembling and tapping and running machines. And so it's like, what can I say?
They like what they like.
They like what they like. Yeah. And it's like, sure you don't want to file? Like, no, we'll have that.
Oh, that's great. So they leave you to yourself.
Yes.
It's what it is.
Yeah.
Now, do you think that women bring something different to manufacturing leadership? And if so, what do you think?
In all honesty, not really.
Okay.
I think it's tough. That's a tough question, but I don't really think it matters. I guess I'm more of a modern thinker in that respect because I've not found any kind of difficulties in dealing with any of our customers, and they're mostly men on the other end of the phone.
Sure.
And they know not to yell at me. We're all good.
That's right. That's what it comes down to, right? I love that. Now, looking forward, where do you see the greatest opportunity in the defense supply chain, women or men?
I would say in D&E, design and engineering. So far, our company works a lot with the design engineers at various companies and in helping to develop the product. And so far, I believe we've only had one woman was a design engineer. And so I would say that is the area to really get into for women. It's a huge opportunity. And I'm sure that that's the place to go, place to be.
Why do you think that is? Do you have any thoughts on, where there's that gap?
Yeah, I don't know. There's multiple facets to design group. There's mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, and they're all project engineering, and it's all incorporated. But so far, we've only had one woman out of all our customers in D&E. Yeah. So I would definitely move into that area. Start, make your product, develop it, be there, part of that.
That's great advice, and there's so much opportunity.
Yes, it's huge. It's huge. The R&D in every large corporation is a huge budget.
Yeah,
Be part of it.
I love that. Now, how do you make space for innovation in such a highly regulated industry?
But again, we're a job shop, as they call it. So our changes and innovation is really in our process and how we manufacture. So we can improve our technology by, buying new equipment, more efficient, and improve our process and how we make it. It's like, okay, so maybe we had 6 operations, but now if we put it on the 5-axis, we have 1. And so now we've sped up the product, we've reduced the cost, and we can pass that on to our customers.
That's great. That's great. Now, what legacy are you hoping to leave for the next generation of women at Cubital?
Oh boy, I guess just that's a hard one. I don't know, really, when you think about it. I guess just to be the best you can be, do what you can, work hard. Don't be a lazy ass.
We've talked a lot about, just the importance of just that grit and that, fortitude, that work ethic is so critical.
Give 100% and 110 when you need to, and do what you can.
That's great. I appreciate that. And clearly you have with the growth of Cubital in your addition to...
It's a passion.
That's great. I can tell. And I love that. And I know they haven't seen that. They saw it a little bit when you're talking about your new machinery, but I know that's a place that really gets you excited about what you do.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I love what I do.
That's great. That's great. That's what really matters. Right? Well, I know, Judy, you and I are both members of ADAPT.
Yep.
And ADAPT is a very important organization for defense and aerospace manufacturers in Long Island. And I know that they do a lot to advocate for women in this field. And I'm so glad that you're also part of it. I think it's really an organization that gives us a chance to talk with other women in the industry.
Absolutely. Yep.
That's great. Thank you so much. It's been such a pleasure to talk to you.
Oh, thank you, Dana.